guys, what's going on? F1 here, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we were building some farms, we were doing a bit of things here and there, and we were increasing our power outlets and making sure they get stronger so we can connect more machines and just continue our power generation, because that has been a big problem for us as of late. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be expanding our farms significantly, or trying to anyways. We're going to introduce some new machines in order to do so, and hopefully by the end of today's stream, we will have created a network for the majority of farms that we are producing materials for, and we can upgrade, or at the very least try and get a maximum size supply of seeds needed to power up the biofuel generators up to their maximum capacity. In addition to that, if I find anything else I want to do, I'll probably do that, but we'll see. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Now, before I do get into the whole thing, the best thing I'm going to say, one thing I'm going to say is that, I don't know, honestly, in regards to Baldur's Gate, though, I did stream one part of it. I have yet to actually address the second part, so here's what I'm going to be doing for that. What I'm going to be doing for, at least on Wednesday, I would say, because that's when I usually stream Baldur's Gate, is what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to stream 3 hours of it in addition, and I'm just going to tack on that footage that I have currently, and then combine the other footage. Oh, right. I was going to address this problem, but for now, I'm going to leave it alone. Right now, we don't need to worry about it. Right now, I want to focus more on the aspect of us crafting, well, making sure our farms are in tip-top shape, basically. So, we're going to be seeing if we can get as much beetroot as possible, getting as much power as possible generated. And you know what? I may as well start making even more biofuel generators, because, I mean, I've got the batteries for it, right? Currently, I've got 2 batteries at full capacity, so that's fantastic, to say the least. What I do not have currently is this setup, so I can actually transfer the ores back up, which I really should be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these here, and I'm going to make my first objective to take all these, because it's all powered up, basically, right? As far as I'm aware, anyways. Laser base. Yeah, no, laser bases do not need power. They just need to be available to actually connect. So I'm just going to quickly take these, and I'm going to basically siphon all these resources upwards. Because why not? Okay, for that to happen, we are going to go with, I believe it's the import bus that we need. So we need an import bus on here, 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 and here. That should be 4, if I'm not mistaken. Now I just need to make a bunch of Fluix cables, so if we go into here, we go into cable, I'll just make some more. Okay, so first we are going to need, I guess we go for the Fluix cable here. We are missing out on the glass cable here. We'll make 36, that should be enough for what we're trying to do. There we go, 44 should do it. So all we gotta do is just place these. And there we go, that's some connected. Alright. And there we go. All we gotta do now is just wire this up into the system, and we should be good to go. Which is as easy as lining this up, basically. And I do believe this can be easily done And we've ran out of cable. Lovely. But I do believe, yeah, with this entire cable, as long as I can get it up to there, we should be good. It'll import the ores as planned. And I do believe I have every single ore that's necessary in this, you know, network here. So I should be able to make this work. Worst case, I don't, and I'll just set up some new areas for ores. Probably on this side, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, it does seem like everything is deleting as planned. It does appear stone swords are not included in that. So I should probably also include stone swords as a deletable. So we've already got iron swords. I'm probably going to need a fuzzy upgrade if I'm going to do that. Let's see. In fact, how's the leaves doing? Let's see. Jungle leaves have not been drained in the slightest. So I'll take those. Neither has gold leaves. Neither has petrified leaves. And redstone? Yeah, redstone leaves are also ones that have been ignored. Okay. So yeah, I'll just put these in. And that should deal with all the leaf problems. There we go. Now start draining those. At least I hope. Alright, but that's that. We are going to obviously need... Yeah, we're going to need a fuzzy card, so let's see. Here we go, fuzzy card. We are missing out on the advanced card here. There we go. Alright, one fuzzy card later. We just put this in here because I'd like to have the fuzzies in there. We will toss in the stone swords. So anytime we get a stone sword, or random items, like... Okay, so Good's head is also one that we are probably going to want to put in here. There we go. That'll get deleted accordingly. And aside from the shuffling that we are going to constantly be dealing with the system, we should be fine. At the very least, we are going to need more cable, so I'm going to have to work on that. So I need to decide how I'm going to handle this for the future. I don't know. For now, I should be fine as long as I just... I'll just take out everything, basically, and just go from there. We'll worry about the details of this machine later. For now, as long as it's mechanically working, we should be fine. Take those. Toss in all these, because I can. Okay, I'll toss in everything else, because I don't need that on me currently. Okay, we can't really do much there, but that's fine. We can toss the storage cable out. Fluix dust we're going to have to toss in. Let's see if we can't make some more Fluix crystal. Because Fluix crystal is quite literally vital for our builds at this point. Alright. Redstone and mineral. Okay, maybe not there. Let's see, redstone. I can make the block versions easily. And I do believe I can just toss them in there because redstone is a viable thing that I can just stack now. With relative ease, no less. Toss those in, so that way we got a plentiful amount. Let's grab 2 stacks, I'd say. For now, anyways. 2 stacks should be sufficient for what we're trying to do here. And then we are going to need what else? I think it was the, let's organize by sorting direction. We are going to need mineral chunks. 2 stacks should be enough. There we go. And with that, we can put these in the metallurgic infuser. In both here. There we go. That will give us 128. We can do more if we use this one, but we shouldn't need to. Alright. With that, then, I guess we need to decide what we're going to do here, because this is taking out blazes quite quickly, so that's nice. Is this lit? It is not. Oh well. No big deal. I do believe this is producing what it can, though. We do seem to be lacking in the spider eye department, though. At least from the current looks of it. Yeah, spider eye seems to be the one that we lack in. Yeah, no, we're not getting that many spider eyes, huh? How about the others? Bones, flesh, string, arrows. Yeah, no, the spider eyes seem to be the rare component. Okay, so we need a spider eye farm, or some way to get more spider eyes then. I guess a statue core would be the easiest, but that's going to require loot fabrication, which is another chore in of its own, that I really don't want to do just yet. Okay, the alternative is... Oh god, my charcoal production... Oh, my charcoal's gone down really bad. Okay. Given the circumstances, I think I'm going to need to start using these furnaces a bit. Well, maybe not these furnaces, but... I'm gonna need these to pass on to coal. There we go. Okay, with that, I can just do that. Get rid of those, get rid of these. Alright. I shouldn't need another area up here. I can just stick with a area like this. But I am going to need to produce the charcoal somehow. So let's cut this, because we don't need either. Okay. How are we going to do this? I don't need this cobblestone here anymore. There we go. That'll make it look nice. Alright. Now the problem with most furnace setups like this, with fast furnace and all that jazz, it's fine, but when you put it to an ME network, it drains a lot of power. So doing it that way is not going to be efficient, nor is it going to be long-term for these combustion engines. So instead, what I should probably do is I should get similar networks to the cyclic, and not drain them from my power reserves, as opposed to using it for just inventory. So in cable, what I should be using is item extraction cables to put in the items on a certain area. Then I need an item extraction cable for a certain area, and another for the withdrawal, or multiple for the withdrawal anyways. So I'm going to make... We got 17 of these, so at minimum we're going to need 17. We're going to need 19, I think. If we use 17 furnaces, that is. So let's go with 19 for now. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. That's only one because we still need more iron nuggets. There we go. With that, that is 19 item extraction cables. Now we need the item cables themselves. There we go. Okay, we are still lacking in the brick stairs department. So we need more. Okay, thankfully we got bricks, so we can turn these into brick blocks. We can make 31 specifically. Then we can toss those in, get 20 stairs. Get a bunch of these. There we go, 48 should do it. And now we need to decide where we're going to be building this. I think up here would honestly be the most ideal place, because it would allow us to be a little bit more compact with things. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a furnace right here. And we're just going to row it along right here. That should be fine. And we can set all the details of the mechanism in the middle, I'm sure. There we go. Set that there. I suppose I could go even further if need be. Shouldn't need to, but hey. We're trying to make a, basically an infinite coal farm after all, so... Well, charcoal farm, I should say, but whatever. It don't matter. Long as it's done, it's done. Okay. Alright, that's that. Okay, so the extraction cable should go all the way down here. Like so. We want the cable to import coal on the outside, rather than on the inside. So we are going to set up one here. So we want a cable going along here. There we go. Alright, and then we want one cable on the top, distributing the wood. There we go. And of course we need to connect these, so we are going to need to put these there. There we go. And mind you, this isn't fully the system that we are going to be using, but it will be a start. So now we just need two chests. One is going to be dedicated towards, or dare I say a barrel even. We just need a barrel on one area to send the items through here, which is going to be extracted. So I guess we could put a barrel, say, the center here. And we can do two barrels even. One barrel to dedicate for wood, one barrel to dedicate for... Yeah, I could just do 3 barrels, couldn't I? Let's see. What's... Well, maybe not a barrel, but a crate. 3 wooden crates should do it. There we go. And going at the center here, one is going to be dedicated to one thing. One is going to be dedicated to the other. And the final thing shall be dedicated to charcoal, which is going to actually be extracted. Okay. So we are going to need export buses. One is going to be exported into here. One is going to be exported into here. And we need an import. There we go. And you know what? Let's cut these out just a little bit so that way I can readjust these properly. Because I'd like to face them on the side, because I personally prefer it that way. Okay. One there. Oh, whoops. There we go. One there. Cut this out. And one here. There we go. Now we are going to need even more item cables, but we can use the extraction cables here just to get them out. Although, how am I going to get it through? What I could do is I could extract from... I could leave an opening here. No, that wouldn't do well. I could go under the system and just connect it from there. That would be fine. Because, I mean, either way, I'm going to have to import into here, so... What I'll do is... Okay, that'll be the way we import there. I'm going to need more bricks, so let's get some clay. Okay, there we go. We are going to quickly go over to here. Take that final brick there. There we go. Toss in the clay. Toss in the brick. Those are going to cook slowly but surely. Alright, we'll take these. There we go. We'll get one more row just to be safe, because we're going to need more, obviously. Alright, let's get some cable. I was going to do farming, wasn't I? Ah, well. We've abandoned that project for more pressing matters, I suppose. Okay, we've got enough for 8 item cables, so that'll have to do for now. It won't connect everything together, but that's fine. We're just looking to get as much as we possibly can here. Okay, we are going to extract from here. Actually, no. Let's extract from here. Like so. And we're going to extract from here. There we go. We are going to connect this to here. So that way we can connect this so wood goes in. We are going to carefully... Don't want to connect it there, so we want to go 2 down. 2 across, and then we need 2 more across and the rest upwards, so that way we can start connecting the charcoal, which will be in addition to the system. So effectively what we're going to do is we're going to be filling this crate to its maximum with charcoal, which is also going to generate charcoal by putting it into the furnaces, which is in turn just going to make it a cycle, or a loop, if you will. And in doing so, we'll get infinite charcoal. Well, we'll get infinite charcoal again, just in a different way. And should we need more, we can just always increase the capacity of the furnaces, or even automate them in a, well, provide them power so they go faster, which I honestly don't need. So, for now, let's get more bricks, because that's what we need. More than anything. Let's get another 20, there you go. Okay, that is the bricks done. 21 bricks. 12 brick stairs. 24 item cable. Perfect. Now, if I carefully align this as intended... There we go. Alright. Now we just need to mark these with their appropriate, ability. So we're going to take charcoal, which we only have so much of. To put that in there. We are going to need wood, preferably of the oak variety, because that is something we get in infinite. There we go. Well, exceptional infinity, I should say. And then we got this one, which is going to extract charcoal itself. And I'm half tempted to replace this barrel here with a chest, which I am actually going to do because we don't need that many items in there. So we're going to get a... Actually, is there an upgrade that reduces it to 1 stack? Let's see. Capacity creative, we don't need that, so I guess I'll just go with a chest. A singular chest should be enough for the empowerment of this without wasting too much of the coal that we're going to be putting into this machine. Until then, we are going to quickly borrow, I guess, this many fluids cable. Take all this. 17. That should be enough for what we're trying to do. It's just small amounts that we really need, but let's just go all the way down here with it. And bada bing, bada boom, it should start to work. Yeah, it's just going to slowly start funneling in. And slowly but surely, they're going to start pumping out enough resources that we should be fine. Of course, I'm going to need to upgrade the amount of materials that I'm passing through here, but that should be fine. It's slowly going to just siphon in anyway, so... They're slow enough that it's not going to be a problem, I think. We'll see how well it fares, though. I'm half tempted to upgrade it, though. Let's see. Let's see. What upgrades can we do? I'm not sure. Let's see. We could go with a acceleration card here. Might speed things along. There you go. Give it a quick development of just speed there. There we go. Don't need it again, but we can take it out. We can do the same for the charcoal here real quick. Give it a quick speed up, so that way we're funneling in a ton of charcoal here. So that way everything is getting powered. Okay. Now all that needs to be done is basically just making sure the charcoal just stays in tip-top shape. Alright, but otherwise, until then, that is just going to start sucking out charcoal for us. There we go. Alright, we don't need more of that. We can just... I think we can just leave this as is, and it should be fine. Yeah, we don't need to put an upgrade to it. Yeah, this is going to slowly suck up any, excess charcoal we get, so that should be fine for now. That is literally just going to help us power the machine, which is in turn just going to help us in the long term. But I digress. if I could, I would actually like to use a simply storage network here. Because I think, arguably, with all these machines, I'm worried that we won't have the power to handle this. If we were to simplify this machine, I would go with the simply storage network and just have a network just straight up connected here. That way, what I could do instead of just mobbing over all this stuff is instead set up different barrels in this area, and that way I can process everything together. So I'll probably do that next stream. I'll probably re-swap over to the Simply Storage Network, and I will readjust things so that way I can use the Simply Storage Network, but I'll use it as an extension to Applied Energistics. So, if anything, what's going to happen is probably I'm going to set up like a set amount of X material, and I will have storage buses in these areas, so that way I can draw it from my Applied Energistics network rather than focus on carrying it at any given point. So, that way I have a surplus here, I don't have to get too many of them, and it won't drain my resources completely dry, like a funnel cake. Well, maybe not like a funnel cake, but I don't know. Some term or analogy can't be used here, but I digress. Now, where was I? I do believe I wanted to expand the farm, so I'm going to start by doing that. So we're going to see if we have enough beetroot seeds. Thankfully, we got a plethora thereof, which is a really good thing for us, because now we can expand the farm up to its maximum quantity, which is exactly what we want. Apologies, it's lagging. But yeah, no, if we can get it to its maximum capacity here, it's going to start producing a bunch of seeds, which is exactly what we wanted. And we can close this off for good, because we don't need to actually access this any further beyond that point. So, let's get some wood here. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Close this off. Alright, we're good down there, we're good up here. Alright, let's toss those back in. And in fact, what we're going to do is we are going to introduce the new types of seeds into the bioreactor, I think. So, the new seeds that we are going to be introducing will have to be wheat and beetroot, but that is perfectly fine because we're producing enough that we should be able to work this into the system without too much hassle. Okay, beetroot goes in, there we go. Okay, it's going to take a lot of seeds to manage, but it should slow down immensely, and it's, yeah, it is. Because, yeah, no, these funnel in pretty slow, and there we go, efficiency has increased by 75%. So now, we should be getting a whole plethora more of biofuel just from those two machines, which will add into the amount of power we're going to be getting. Or at least I think it will, anyways. Regardless, it don't matter too much. As long as we're getting power to this, or fuel, that is all that matters. Okay, we're going to take these, because we don't need them in here anymore. We'll take that energy cable out. Nether quartz can come with us, as is the blaze rods. Yeah, coal can come with us. We don't need anything else from this chest, so I'll just leave that be. Put everything away. And you know what? I'm probably gonna take my advice and do what I intended to do there, but not just yet. Okay. Okay, apologies for that. Life stuff is just hitting in. Been really busy with that as of late, I must admit, but that's just how it goes. Can't really stop it. Alright, now where was I? I guess I do believe I was going to make a... I was going to make a pumpkin and a melon farm, wasn't I? So, we're going to need a thing called a... We're going to need a breaker or something. Yeah, there's things like block miners, there's controlled miners. Block breakers from industrial foregoing might be honestly the best choice here. When provided with power, it will break any block in front of it and move it into its inventory. So we're going to need a lot of these, most likely. Either that, or we go with block miners, which are simple block breakers. Breaks anything it faces, so... A controlled miner. Give it a tool and set up its height and range. So we got a choice between the cheap version or the expensive version, which does require a magma block, which does require magma cream. Thankfully, I do believe I can provide those materials with relative ease, no less. So it's not that big a deal. Alright, this is going to require 2 barrels on this area here, though. And I will need to set up 2 storage buses for such an occasion, but I will hold off until I actually have the materials necessary for it. So, let's start with deciding whether we want a controlled miner or a block miner. We'll start with the block miner. That's relatively simple to make. With the bones, it's fine. We are going to need moss stone, which does require vines and normal stone. We do not have any vines currently on us. To make vines, we either use the dehydrator with a jungle sapling, and the dehydrator should be too hard of a make. We've got basically everything there. Let's see. We are just missing a block of iron, which can easily be made. And we can set up the dehydrator on literally any sort of power network we have. There we go. Dehydrator has been made. We are going to sleep off the rain, because I don't want to be dealing with that right now. Last thing we want is a thunderstrike coming in. But it shouldn't be that big a deal, either way. But I digress. We will set up the dehydrator, I guess right here for now. We don't need to really focus too heavily on it. Alright. We will take a stack of jungle saplings, because saplings are always in good hands. Okay, we won't be able to get anything just yet until the dehydrator has done its job, but that's just how it goes. And once we get the vines, we can start working towards the block miner. And I guess we could work on the controlled miner as well, because we do have the materials for that, I think. Except for the magma block, which requires that. We'll make 8 of those, because we could. 1 magma block. We've got everything except for the observer, which is an easy make. There we go. Alright, that is the controlled miner done. Take 2 of those. Toss those vines in. Nice. Let's see, we've got hydrators, which can also make moss stone, it seems, so we do have options. Okay, hydrator. What does it take to make that? I think I've already made a hydrator. No, I've made a solidifier. Okay, so let's see if I can't make a hydrator then. You know what? Let's just stick with the dehydrator for now. We'll make a hydrator later. We don't need to make it right now. I just want to see what this machine can do to begin with before I start, you know, jumping to conclusions and assuming it's going to be the end-all be-all. Okay, a dropper. We wanted a dispenser, so we'll go with that one. We need an iron pickaxe. There we go. Done. Okay, so we got the choice of a block miner, which works as such. Or we got the choice between the controlled miner. Ooh. This mine's in a 9x9. Mining heights. Okay, interesting. So it sets a certain area. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're gonna need an allow list here, because if we can go with that, then we can use the controlled miner with relative ease. The block miner does not require power, so that is something worth noting. It does seem like the controlled miner does work without power too, it's just way slower. So I think, arguably, out of the two, the controlled miner is going to be our better option, because it has such a vast area that we can work with. And it should be able to make a nice platform here that is going to be filled to the brim with pumpkins or whatever have you. So that would be nice. We could probably make a 9x9 area, or maybe even something bigger, but that's probably what we're going to go with. So, to that end, we are going to make another controlled miner, probably. Which shouldn't be too hard, it's just another magma block. It is another observer. There we go. The rest is pretty much easy to do, there we go. And, honestly, we could actually connect it to the power here, so... Instead, what I could do is I could connect it and face it this way instead. That way I can cover everything that I'm trying to go for. And I could make the farm rather big, no less. Of course, I'm going to have to automate the construction of turning the melons and pumpkins sort of into seeds at times, but that should be fine. I am going to need Silk Touch, though, so... I guess I'm going to need to get enchantment books here. Yeah, these books aren't going to cut it. I could do a fuzzy export upgrade and set up a chest dedicated to books. Or like some sort of infinite inventory dedicated to books. Which wouldn't be a bad idea. Because if I can set up a fuzzy upgrade to sort out books into a random area, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It'd save a lot of space and trouble. But I digress. Okay. Let's actually count out the spaces here. Okay, so it's currently a 16 area. So I need to choose which side it's going to prioritize, huh? I guess I'll lean towards the right, but I will make a 9x9 area, much like here. And I'll go from there, so I want the machines here, specifically. So I'm going to face one shifting here, right here. Oh, no, that's not going to work. So this is going to be 9. This is going to be 9. We will preview the area. No, we need to move one block over. Okay, we'll take that. Like so. Alright, with that preview, it's still not going to be enough. Is this... Oh, this is 11. We want 9. There we go. 9 should be enough. Yeah, if we go by 9, then we can get the farm set up like so. And we don't need it to be any higher, so we just need to make sure it's facing there. There we go. Oh, it has crashed. Oh dear. That is not good. I was not expecting it to crash on me, but I guess that's just how it goes. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to reload. My bad. Apologies for you guys. Well, whatever. I'll just have to wait. Or we will have to wait, I guess. I guess while I wait for it to load, I can explain some things that I've been meaning to do. So, I haven't really elaborated, but in regards to the Baldur's Gate 3, I did stream an hour of it, but I never actually got to finishing it. Don't worry, that is going to happen. I'm going to do 3 hours on Wednesday to make up for lost time. It will be on the same, you know, time frame as the thing, but I'll probably elaborate more when it gets, you know, posted, but I was just taking the time to enjoy my quote-unquote vacation, because I was really exhausted, so I'm just trying my best to get what I can out within a reasonable time frame, but a lot has been happening, so haven't had the luxury to stream as much as I have, which kind of sucks, but sometimes life stuff just takes priority, which, you know, should be the case. But regardless, that's just how things go. I am back now. I might not be here for long, because something's going on IRL as well, so what I'll probably do is postpone this stream, much like I did the other one, but what I'll be doing is I will stream later tonight, but we'll have to see how things pan out. But I digress. I'll probably still at least go for the hour here and see what I can get done before I am called away. Which I'll, you know, get as much as I can done. As for if I do hit a stumble, if I am too busy to actually stream, well, I guess I'll just continue on Thursday like I'm planning on Wednesday anyways, so there will be content. It's going to take time to get done, but that's just how it goes. Now, for streaming, I'm not sure how things are going to pan out, but I might move my stream times, given the circumstances. As of right now, currently, it's been difficult trying to keep up with my times because of stuff in the background I've been doing. Mix of recreational stuff, mix of IRL stuff. It's just been harder to find times to actually stream, which, you know, it just happens. Like I've said, life stuff takes priority. You know how it is. But what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm either going to stream way later at night, henceforth. So, like, something like, I don't know, I'll stream at, like, I don't know, 10 p.m. my time. But, for Central Standard Time, I do believe that is 12, so it is going to be pretty late for people. Or is it 8? It's one of the two. Either way, it's going to be late. So that's just how it's going to be running henceforth. Videos will still be posted on YouTube, so nothing's really going to be changing there. So, yeah. I digress. Let's get back into things, because, yeah, that's just how it is. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoy all the same, and I will keep trying my best to post out videos and get content to you guys. But yeah. Where were we? Okay, we are going to turn off this preview here for now. We are going to move this controlled miner here over to this direction here. There we go. We want 9x9. Only controlled by 1 block radius there. There we go. We are going to get some dirt. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Do I want to go 15 by 15? I'm tempted. I could also do 16 by 16 and just... Yeah, no, what I could do is, I could do 17 by 17. I just make this 16 by 16. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Actually, hold on, let's see. Okay, so that's 14. So let's go 17 by 16. It's a bit awkward of a design, but it will work out for us. And honestly, the more crops, the better, I'd say, personally. So that's why I'm even considering such a massive plot of land. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 17 by 17 plot of land. We're going to use the wooden slabs we currently have in our inventory to place up the machine. Like so. We'll make a little pathway there. Do the same thing here once we get the dirt placed in. So oh, we don't need those. Okay. This is 8, right? Yep, 8. 17, there we go. Probably an excessive amount that I'm doing, but whatever. Oh, 1 second. That might be the call to arms. Alright, so, circumstances here. I've got to go for at least a little bit. I won't have to close downstream. That's a good news. What I will have to do, though, is look out for some dinner. So what I'm going to essentially do is I'm going to set things up for the family, come back, and once a timer on my phone goes off, I will be disappearing for a bit to set things up, and I will be back to streaming. But I will see you guys then, so see you guys in like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And when I return, we can continue streaming. See you guys then. Okay. Update. As realizing of a certain thing, I won't be able to continue streaming for now, but I will return soon. Probably 30 minutes to an hour, but we'll see. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Okay, I am now back. Let's get back into things. I apologize for the delay, I wasn't expecting it to take this long, but that's just how things go, sometimes. Sometimes you get the better part of things, sometimes you get the worst part of things, but hey, all's well that ends well. We're basically good to go, so I'm not going to complain. At the very least, what we can do instead is just simply focus on getting the dirt in, and we'll get that job done before things go, you know, awry. I'll be doing this way, just to save myself some time. Not that it really does change anything. But we'll see. Okay, there goes that. And yeah, we're just gonna basically start placing as much dirt as possible and laying it into the foundation here. Because we are gonna make a... I would like to say a relatively big farm. And besides, we need to do it this way anyways, in order to get as many pumpkins as we possibly can within this little area. Or melons, really. Both kind of fit the bill here for what we're trying to do. Of course, I'm going to need to place water just to make sure the ground is fertile. But that is perfectly fine. I kind of expected that I have to do that at most. So, this is kind of to be expected, at least. Okay, we are going to get some torches. Let's get some normal torches here. There we go. I'm gonna put some normal torches here to start with. There we go. Put some in the corners here. Like so. There we go. Oh, one there. Oh, great. Creepers. What are you gonna do? Well, the worst case is I just repair this and we move on with our merry lives. So that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Torch there, and torch there. There we go. There we go, that gets rid of that one. Put some torches in the corners here just to minimize spawn rates. To some extent anyways. Before I, you know, place more. More dirt, that is. And let's begin. Have to place as much dirt as I possibly can here, just to make it look as nice as possible. And yeah, I've just got to decide where I'm going to be placing the water here, really. And that'll dictate where melons spawn, basically. But it's no big deal. We should be able to make this work without relatively too much trouble. Dirt. 3 stacks should do it for now. It is a big crop that we're trying to grow here, or a big garden we're trying to grow, rather. So it shouldn't be too hard to get everything set up and ready to go. Now, I'm not sure if water placement is going to be good or not. I'm going to try my best to make it happen. I'm going to try and get the bees involved as well. So there's going to be a bunch of apiary stuff going on. I could just do the simple 9x9, but I like this method better. Because we are going to need a bulk farm here in order to make this work. Doesn't have to be fast, it just has to be effective, really. Okay, turn these on. There we go. That'll light up the area. Now, we should probably make an area which is going to circle around here. So I'm going to cut these cobblestone logs here, just to make the area a bit, you know, more uniform to work with. Definitely going to be using these slabs here just to make it look nice. Let's see, so cobblestone across there, there we go. Okay. Gonna take all these wooden slabs, all these cobblestone slabs, and start getting everything into position. There we go. 3. Get this one gone. Focus on this now. Okay, drop down here. Oh, there we go. Now we got this. Now for this. There we go. I will slab up the sides here, so that way it looks nice. There we go. That deals with the wooden path there. Of course, it's not completely done, because we do have a wooden path here to follow. Mind you, we won't be able to finish that path, but we can finish the other paths that we have set up. So we will just coax our way around here, makes ourselves a nice, beautiful path where we can start farming things. We are going to leave this one in particular open-ended because I think it would look nicer if we do it this way. So that is why I'm doing it in the first place, just to make it look nice more than anything. Also going to do the outer end here to make it look lovely. I still haven't decided what design I'm actively going to go for regarding the farms of the other ones. Because right now they're working off functionality more than anything, which is kind of what I'm banking on more than anything right now. So that's what I'll probably stick to for a while until I've decided what I'm going to go with. Or they might just stay that way forever. It won't look visually appealing, but it will get the job done, which is currently what I'm looking for more than, you know, style, obviously, like I've said before. I'll cut these, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, alright, cobble. Okay, we've got one more stack, which should be enough to basically get us across. There we go. We want to get all the way over to here, all the way over to here. There we go. Aside from this very singular path, we've basically set up our design that we're going to go for the farm, which is going to make it look a bit nice. It's going to be a lot more room to work with in this vicinity. Got a nice little garden here. We've got some crops that are going to be massive here, I predict. As for where we want to place the farms, I do believe the center is right here, so we are going to get the control miner right in this spot here. There we go. Same for this. We want a 17 by 17 area. This will basically cover everything here, as well as this area here, but given that we only are focusing on this terrain, we should be fine. So, now we just gotta mark this as 17. There we go. And we want a certain allow, but we will come to that solution in a bit. For now, we just want to focus on the other perks of this farm. Or at least try to, anyways. Now, in order for us to make this a reality, first we're going to have to set up the water, because that is going to be a big deal for these farms. So, to that end, we need to figure out what we're going to do here. So, normally it's 1, 2, 3, 4 water technically here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this area would basically be water. So we're going to start cutting out areas where water should be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 4, 3. Okay, so 4. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we want one here technically. It's not the best place to put it, but it is a place to put it, so... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we will put it here, the next water. And we'll do the same on this point. So basically, anywhere where the torch is, that is going to be... Yeah, the torch areas are basically our guiding light here, essentially. So as long as we take out the torches on the corners here, we should be fine. And that will be where we place water. This is also where we're also going to put apiaries there as well. And split up the diversity there. Just so the crops are going to grow at full potential. We just need to make sure we're filtering the right thing. So we need the control miner to basically take out the... Yeah, we just need it to take out certain items, basically. But I digress. For now, let's focus on what really matters here. Okay. I guess we're going to need water, obviously. So I'll just put these waters in for now. It is going to set up some waterfalls, but that is perfectly fine. Quickly get 6 buckets worth. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Man, it takes up a lot of lag just to place. But that's fine. Okay. Now, do I want to place in ender hoppers? That is a good question. I think... Going by this position, I might, but I haven't decided yet. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to do a quick test come the time I'm... Well, I guess I could just start. Yeah, let's start cropping the land. And let's see how we fare. We're gonna just hoe this land, and because of how... farmland works. So long as we don't destroy the crops, we should be fine. And no mobs will spawn on us, which is the good thing for us. Because that means we don't have to worry about torching it up or anything like that, unless, of course, we actually need to, which I guess we could do with glowstone, but I'm in no particular rush to do so. But I'll probably put some lanterns or something, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out as I'm going along, but either way, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, we'll take out this. There we go. Okay, almost done this first crop. It's basically there at this point. It's just a matter of getting everything ready. Go. And okay. Alright, that's the farmland there done. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll have to do. I'm gonna have to decide what I'm gonna crop it up as. Because, you know, now that I think about it... Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I can't actually use completely, entirely farmland, I'm going to have to separate it up into other sections, aren't I? Which is fine. I can make it work. It's just awkward, because now I've got to set things up properly. So we need one row here, which is going to place pumpkins, or whatever have you there. We're going to have one row here. Yeah, so they'll go there. We'll have another row going this way. Here we go. And once they're done there, we are going to have... Yeah, so pumpkins will go there, or pumpkins or melons will go here. Then we can get another row here. Take out... We don't need... We'll keep the torches there. Okay. Take these out. Okay, we'll take these. Okay, let's quickly just jump on these just to make sure we got the props right. Let's see. Okay, so going by what we got here, we're gonna need to... Yeah, the crops will go there. How do we do this then? Okay, going by this, we are gonna have to do something else, I think. And I think we're gonna have to go this way instead. I'm not sure. Okay, so if we place a crop here... No, if I place a crop here and here, that'll place 2 pumpkins there. Then we can place one there to get there. Okay. So we want the same design here to here. There we go. So now we have to figure out what we can do here, because we've got 4 tiles here, so... Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something akin to this, which is a bit awkward. It doesn't look fancy, but it'll have to do. Efficiency comes first. There we go. Alright, so pumpkins go from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Okay, perfect. So I got the pumpkins set up. They're gonna plant properly. It's basically the same design on this end. So, yeah, I just gotta make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, so I just gotta jump on these, make sure I'm doing it right. Wasn't expecting to jump on my crops here just so easily, but hey. If it means getting all the pumpkins and melons that we need, this is kind of a required step. So I hope you guys don't mind me just jumping casually on these areas. Okay, let's see. I'll jump on this row now. At least it's almost guaranteed that you're gonna break the crops, so that's nice. One of the few benefits that we got. At least one of the few benefits I think we got going for us anyways. Okay, and for these, we just need to place... Okay. Let's see, we need one here. Yeah, so there's 2 there. And then we want... Okay, so we want 2 here. There we go. Same for here. Okay, there we go. Then we just cover up the rest of the area with two strips. So we need one here. And then we should be good. Okay, over to here. Ow! I cannot believe I've just been ganked by you. Go off. There we go. Okay. Come on. Cease. Okay. Good day to you, Creeper. Alright. Cease. Now for you. There we go. Let's hit F7. Let's just light up what we can. So we don't have to deal with this. Although, that said, I could just sleep it off. Yeah, I'll sleep it off. It's nighttime after all, right? No reason to just let them roam when we could just deal with them the old-fashioned way. Last thing we want is mob spawning after all here. Come on. Cease. I will ignore the spiders for now, but I will be dealing with this now. Okay, now for this we need to do the opposite. We just need to crush these plots of land here without damaging the one in the middle there, and we should be good. At least I think. Bit of a tedious doings of things, but this is my fault for not mapping it out earlier. That's fine. We're basically done. Just need to crush these, and we are good. There we go. Okay. Break you, because you are to be remaining. You need to be crushed. There we go. And now we just need to set things up. So we are going to need to get some seeds. So we're going to start by getting the pumpkin seeds. Okay, we're going to need more. So we're going to take all these pumpkins here. There we go. We are going to allow pumpkins to be the target of this machine, because this is going to be where the pumpkins are going to go. There we go. They will be placed on there, as expected. And of course, I'm going to need to light this place up, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to set up the sprinklers as expected and whatnot. So, I'm going to slab this, I'm going to slab this. Let us get the... We're going to need sprinklers first. Okay, we are going to need to make... I do believe we need to make 8, specifically, so... There we go. 23 should be fine. Now we just need to put in the buckets. Alright, that's 2. Now we quickly go over, get some more water, which is 6 buckets worth. There we go. We then go to the crafting terminal here. We'll go make some more iron bars here. Let's make 32 just to be safe. There we go. Okay, now we got 1 sprinkler. We've got 2. Nice. This is going to help building quite well. We'll place these down temporarily so we can get these sprinklers down. But we are immediately going to get them back into their original order. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Do the same for these. 2 sprinklers, there we go. That should cover the majority of the crops, and it should grow them much faster. Or at least somewhat faster, I should say. Now, while those are growing, we can also make ourselves some apiaries, which is the second part. So we need to make 8 of them. Here we go, 8 apiaries. We are just going to place them right on top of these on top of these sprinklers. There we go. All of them facing this way. No harm to... Well, I can change it, but there's no reason to. Okay, I'm going to take 48 from each of these hives, if I can. It's going to reduce our crop yield much slower, but that's fine. If it means getting these out faster, I'm willing to make a small sack there. So 24 is going to go in each hive here. Here we go. That's going to speed up things significantly. There we go. Put all the rustic bees away. There we go. They're going to start pumping out pumpkins like crazy at this point, I would imagine, but we'll have to see. Either way, it's going to be producing in a certain way, I imagine. Now, where was I? Well, obviously we just got to wait for the pumpkin stems to start popping out pumpkins, and then we can start doing a control mine. Now, the question is whether I'll be getting pumpkins or not, because I do think I will. They'll just basically... The control miner will basically silk touch it, I think. And either I'm going to get pumpkins, or I'm going to get... So either I'm going to get pumpkins, or something else, or I'm going to get something else. But I don't know. I will get something for either, or so it's just a matter of getting it, so... Now we get the melons, because the melons are effectively what we need next. So we are just going to quickly start placing these puppies down all the way around. There we go. Alright, that's the melons done. Pumpkins are basically ready. They just need to be planting, or they need to be laying down their stuff now. There we go. That is those cleared out. And really, it's just a matter of waiting for the pumpkins to, you know, plant. In the meantime, though, what I can do is get some glowstone. And let's see. If I place a glowstone here, it's going to get some of the area, but not all of it. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely going to have to set something up here. I could do... No, not there. 1 block extra. Yeah, let's do 3 there. There we go. Make it look like a drape around there. There we go. Nice. I could work with this. Looks a little odd, but, I mean, we could make this work. I mean, there's been weirder things that have been placed, right? Oh, whoops. Okay, we're gonna get as much glowstone as we can. Okay. Ah, we getting pumpkins, nice. That is exactly what we wanted. And let us get some slabs now. More cobblestone, preferably. There we go. Got this out. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Oh, you decided to grow that way. That's not what I wanted. There we go. That should do it. Alright, there we go. That should just... Okay, it's growing in its wrong direction. Okay, it's because, I don't actually have any melons on that area, don't I? That's fine. I can easily, remedy that. Just as easy as placing the melons seeds on that side. Okay, let's break these. Alright, let's get some more melons here. There we go. Okay, now we gotta do the same for these, because otherwise they're just gonna keep growing pumpkins in weird spots, which I don't want. That's perfectly fine. We can manage to slowly just whittle these back into position. Okay. Alright, almost done. Just gotta convert these. There we go. 13. Nice. Okay, those are done. And you know what? I could do the same line here, because I do have to make that happen eventually. So there you go. We'll work our way out into the inside as well. So there you go. There we go. Alright, we'll get some quick shut-eye, so that way we got daytime advantage of growth, which is going to help a little bit more. But that's perfectly fine, all the same. Because we can make this work, either way. Okay, now, while they are working, we are going to see about setting up the controllers. Because I think for the most part, they're going to be fine. We can leave them basically on autopilot for at least a little while before we actually need to do anything with them. So, first order of business, we are going to need to cut one side here. Going to need to cut one side here. And we are going to need... we don't need anything... Well, I guess we need the input for power, so that will come through here. So let us get some cable to power this puppy on. Oh, right, we also need to export the items, don't we? But other than that, we're basically golden. Eat a mineral berry, because we can. Toss some things in, because we don't need them right now. Yeah, just toss everything, basically. We don't need the simple block miner just yet. That'll be used for other project, I'm sure. Alright. Cable, though. We are going to need that. So we're going to take the covered cable here. We are going to go quickly over to here, because I'm fairly certain that, yep, the Fluix Crystal has finished its duty. Gonna put those in, so that way we can make more cable, which is exactly what I would do. So we are gonna make more... We're gonna need these energy cables. We are going to need... obviously more colored... well, Fluix cable. We are out of the glass Fluix, but thankfully we can easily make more. We are out of glass, so let's get some sand. We will quickly go over to here, because we are going to need the bricks. So that way we can start processing the other things. So all we gotta do, take the bricks, toss them in, then we go into... well, we need cable anyways, so... let us make the normal bricks here, toss them back in. We'll make about 16. We shouldn't need too many, because we are only just really connecting two things. So we need to... Alright, so we got that connection. Now we just need to get this one, which is basically the same thing here. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go from here. We'll go here, all the way across. We are gonna need more, so I'm gonna have to quickly go back, do that. Should be able to make 2 without too much hassle. Definitely gonna make them into brick stairs. Might as well just make 16 just to be done with it. And we just need to get it ready in the appropriate position. I can afford to be a bit more expensive here. Okay, 5, 4, there we go. We need only provided power in this instance here. And then I can cable it up across to here, and I should be fine. And to do that, I'd need more ME covered cable, which, again, is something that requires glass. So, yeah, it all comes down to just needing more cable. That's just how it goes with this machines. Alright, toss the glass in. We will then make the cable like so. 24, it's okay, it'll do. That's enough to make 27 covered cable. Alright. Now, we are going to need an import bus on either side of these, so we can import them into the system, respectively. We are going to need to make a machine that is going to convert some of these into their seed counterparts. In a slow manner, mind you. Because we don't need to make this like an extremely fast process, just enough to actually convert things in a reasonable manner. So what I'll probably do is I'll have a redstone timer probably going with a crafter, which just imports them into the system. Anyways, where was I? do I even... Yeah, we'll do it this way. Whatever. I mean, either way, we're going to need to connect it. So it needs to be done this way. There we go. Now, I believe the import here is pumpkins, but I cannot confirm. Either way, I shall connect it like so. Then we'll go for this one, which is as easy as getting this cable here all the way up to here. 6, and we are left with 5 cable to spare. There we go. And that will import everything pumpkin-wise, which I'm suspecting is going to be melons. So, we're going to allow melons on this list. This is going to allow pumpkins on this list, which it has. There we go. So that is going to be the target audience there. We are going to need to set up the storage buses, though. So I will need to deal with that. But that is as easy as just going over here, setting up the melons so that they are accepted in. So import bus. Here we go, storage bus. So this is going to be melon. And we are going to convert all these melons into melon seeds. There we go. And this shall be melon seeds. There we go. Alright. And with that, we just need to get some cable. A blue cable, specifically. Just one should do it. There we go. We shall then get this. Place it here. There we go. We are now connected into the network there. To some extent, anyways. And really, we just need to turn these machines on and see how they fare. Because we're going to get a lot, no matter what we do. So, I guess let's connect the energy cables, because that's going to power this up. I think, anyways. Right? Right. No, this is not going to power it. Because it's not connected to an extractor. So, we want to connect it to here. Boom. Now it should start working. There we go. There we go. We only need it at 1. Oh. We're going to pause it for a moment, because I wasn't expecting it to actually drop its items here. So we're actually going to need to change this design a little bit. In fact, we're also going to need to make a proper melon, so... Can I actually make a melon with this? No, I need to go into the big crafting, I think. There we go. Melon. And with that, we can actually put in this. There we go. Okay. Wasn't exactly expecting that, but that's fine. It works out in the end. Get more melons as a result, so... Alright, well, it won't actually matter too much until we actually get everything ready, but I digress. Gonna get a ton of melon seeds here. Gonna get a ton of pumpkin seeds. I'll start with the melons, because that is the most, you know, common thing that we're gonna be using this for. For obvious reasons. Oh, whoops. Okay, we are gonna set these there. There we go. Get the rest. Okay, that's those. Set these up. Okay, there we go. And bada bing, bada boom, those are all the melons done. No longer need the seeds, but I'm gonna still harvest the rest, because I still need to deal with the pumpkin issue. Now, because I've seen that this doesn't actually pick up the items, which I had originally thought it was, I'm gonna break this, because I will need to place it properly in a different light, which shouldn't be too hard. Convert these. There we go. Just quickly plant these in their respective spots. There we go. Okay, we line up these like so. Bada bing and bada boom. Done. Okay, now we've got all the melons. We've got all the melon seeds sorted. We got the pumpkin seeds sorted. Now we just need to set up the system so it actually properly harvests, and unlike what we basically made in an abomination-like form. So we're going to cut this line here. We are going to vein mine it, just so we get everything back. There we go. We are going to cut the line here as well. There we go. We're going to cut this line as well. Vein mine the rest. Oh, I've accidentally broken the majority of the pumpkins that were supposed to be growing here. Or melons, rather. So we're going to fix that by replacing all the pumpkin seeds there. There we go. Alright. Let's place in the slabs so we don't need to... So we can, you know, be rest assured that this is the right way that we're doing things. Alright. Make sure the control is at 1, which it is. This one needs to be at 1 as well, because that is the goal. We don't need to go any higher than this or lower. Alright. Now to deal with the sudden water here. Or the issue that we've got to basically deal with now. So with this, what we can do is we can make a branch up here, I guess. So if we face here... we don't want to do that. Okay, we are going to build like so. I'm very much of the keen mind that we just want to do this. And make a line. We'll start with the pumpkins, move our way over to the others. So we are going to need 4, yeah, we're going to need 4 of these, well, no, 8 of the ender hoppers. So that's going to require some materials, but we should be able to make it happen. Okay, to make ender hoppers, they are unstable ender pearls, which requires wither dust. We do not have wither dust on us. We do not have wither dust bricks or blocks or anything of the sort. Yeah, so we need wither dust itself, which comes from wither skeletons. Yeah, the most we got is like 2 wither dust, which is certainly not enough. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of trying to hunt down a wither skeleton or going through all that pain just to get nothing, we are instead going to take out the mob imprisonment tool for blazes, and we are going to see about getting some withers summoned with this very method. So we're going to put the mob imprisonment tool blaze in. We are going to get the... We're going to need a new mob imprisonment tool. We are going to need to deal with a gas, so I'm going to get the candle here, because we will need to use that in order to get it, I do predict. But that is a small price that I'm going to have to pay. So with that, I will get a flint and steel. And I'm just gonna have to get my game face on, because this is gonna be required. Period. Okay, we are going to hit off F7. Turn this on. There we go. That is going to bolster the amount of things we're gonna find. Oh, hey, Wither Skull, nice. We'll give it some distance to work. It's magic, because it is gonna be, you know, spawning like crazy. Basically a mob farm, if you will. Take you out while I'm at it. There we go. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's find a bigger surface to work with. I think here would work. And even then, we can get some wither skeletons. Actually, over here might be the best. Yeah, let's just set it right here. Light it up. There we go. That should do its work. There we go. Might as well kill some blazes while we're at it. And I am actually going to take this on so that way I can see a little better. Kind of feel like it's necessary given the circumstances. Hey! Alright, we got a... Yeah, we're seeing more spawns here. It's pretty nice. Just take these guys out. So long. Okay, magma slime's not exactly what we want. More creatures we don't exactly need. Okay, nothing really sticking at us. Okay, there we go. They're gonna start attacking each other. Oh. Ow. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm just gonna start looking at Endermen, just coax them over, just to cause them grief. Because they're always gonna start chasing me. To the point of recklessness. Still no, still nothing that we need. Oh, they've done it now. They've angered the pigmen. What I do? Okay. I don't know what they're doing. This isn't working as intended, though. Yeah, no, these tech boys are getting really annoying. Anything? No. So far, anyways, I don't see anything changing. Well, that's how you get bacon, I guess. You gotta kill pigmen. Zombie pigmen, anyways, but still. Close enough. Oh, you get pig iron nuggets. Oh, okay. Different. Same. I guess it's technically different. You know what? I'm not confident on getting anything here. There's nothing that's been showing up thus far. So, I think I'm gonna take my chances where I know a, where I knew a gas spawned, and that's as high as the build limit will go. Because it proved to be quite fruitful the higher I was. At least I think, anyways. Okay, take you out. Okay, nothing so far. Kinda just hoping, really, at this point. This is gonna be annoying, if this isn't resolved soon, anyways. I mean, without, you know, gas tiers, I can't really do much, can I? I mean, worst case, I could just grind these guys off, so... Or grind on, the wither skeletons and get what I need there. But it's still not going to be barely enough to do what I'm trying to do. Basically, it's not the most effective solution. Long term, I need a blaze, or rather a ghast, to solve my problems for me. At minimum, that's what I'm gonna need. At least I'm getting lucky with the wither skulls, which is, to say the least, better than nothing. Still not gonna stop me from grinding and getting that gas, though. Man, I got a lot of experience, huh? Oh well. Experience means nothing to me, as far as I'm concerned. And that's another skull, like Jesus. That's 4, isn't it? That's like 20 powder, which is enough for... I want to say 5 pearls, at least, currently. Don't quote me on that, though. Take you out. There we go. Take you out. That's the sound of a ghast. Where is it? Bingo. Is that it? No, that's an experience orb. Dang. Well, seems like luck was not on my side for that one, at least. Let's hope I get lucky with the others. Until then, wither hunting. Okay, ignoring that with the... Yeah, ignoring that as much as I possibly can. I'll leave you guys alone. Alright, wither skeleton. Okay, you. At the very least, I'm getting a lot of, Infernium essence, which is a good material that we do need. So far, nothing really too much sticking that we need. Anything over here worth noting? Not really. Aside from, like, the massive cliff, obviously. More black holes, which we don't need. Oh, another wither. Alright, eat up. Oh. Where is it? Bingo. Decided to spawn after I got a bit too far. Nice. Is that it? Ah, there it is. Let's get this dude here. There we go. That is 2 withers. That is, stop. Okay, ow. Alright. Okay. We managed to get ourselves what we needed. We can take these night vision goggles off. Let's go back to the place where we're supposed to be. Now, we do have enough to make 2 of these, so I am going to make 2 mob imprisonment tools. I will save one for later, but we are going to need to go back into the nether real quick to grab a wither skeleton. If I can, I'd like to find a special one, if such a thing exists, but I highly doubt it, so we're just going to take what we can get. That is the main goal of what we're doing here. So, you would be ideal. You would be ideal. You know what? You're coming with me. You will have to do. I'm perfectly fine with just one. Okay. And with that, we now have wither skeletons that we can summon into our mob farm, which is going to grind a lot of units, I am certain. So, with the fluid essence we have currently, if we get enough, we can start producing that. But in order to do so, we are of course going to need spider eyes or something else to produce, well, more... Yeah, we basically need more essence, basically, so we need to find a way to get more essence. So, what is a good way to get essence? Obviously, the fluid dictionary conversion is a good way. To get more of the experience, we can use a melter to melt gas tiers, which is completely inefficient. Spiders, on the other hand, are viable. But we are, again, going to need more, you know, bang for our buck, basically. So, we need to figure out a solution to that problem. Okay, alternatively, we can go with Essence of Knowledge, which is not going to help us in the slightest, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, no, the Melter is really the best way. Unless we can find other ways to get experience. Let's see, is there any way we can get an experience drain going? XP drain singularity tank. Here we go. This is gonna require some iron bars, a hopper, a singularity tank, eyes of ender, and a hopper. But it is a completely viable method of getting experience. So, what we need is we need one of those bars. We're gonna need a hopper, easily made. We're gonna need a singularity tank. Thankfully got the glass for it. Okay, then we need 2 Eyes of Ender. And we just toss the other 2 in. There we go, and boom. XP Singularity Tank. Now, all we need is to get some wiring, preferably of water. No, we need a cable. We will use 1 fluid extraction cable. We'll toss in those cables. We will get 1 fluid cable itself. Okay, we are going to set up a nether rack here to temporarily set it up. XP drain singularity tank here. And bada bing, bada boom. Drain our experience. And it's going to slowly just start sucking up our experience just to provide the materials necessary here. It's going to take us a while, it's going to take us a while to actually process this. Yeah, it's going to take a while. But hey, it's actually making a bunch of fluid essence, so that's a good thing. In fact, that means we're going to get a ton of experience here. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. How much did we manage to muster in here, then? There we go. Fluid essence is, like, really skyrocketing, then. So now we're getting a ton of wither skeletons, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I might as well just drain while I can. I mean, we've got over 100 levels, and I don't exactly want to waste these if we're going to be using them to produce more wither skeletons, so why not? Really, what I should do is, what I should do is I should just, make multiple of these, and then see how that fares. Just place myself, like, in between 2, and see what happens. Yeah, in fact, I could do that, couldn't I? Can I make multiple? We can, I think. We'll just need to get the items from our inventory. 2 of those, and another hopper. There we go. And what happens if I place this here? There we go. Draining twice as fast, but it still needs another to actually siphon out of. So, what we'll do is we'll do this. There we go. There we go. Now it's twice as fast. And that's going to produce a lot of fluids. We could make 2 more, but we are going to need more cable, I think. But if we do that, then there you go. More power to us. So I guess in the meantime, can I make more cable? Let's see. Let's see, we've got these, which we are going to need bricks, which we shouldn't have. So I guess that is a hard no on that, but we are making more fluids because of this. So this was the right choice. We just need to use an XP drain singularity tank every now and again. There we go. Really making waves there. Alright, well, I'll leave it alone for now. I don't need too much. Just enough to get me across. Yeah, like, you're getting, like, a ton there. Okay, I'm gonna pause that for now, because we don't need it on currently. Okay. Okay, withers, skeleton stuff. Currently gonna turn that into withered dust. We are going to need to get our hands on that. So now we need to make the ender hoppers, which was the whole point of this entire expedition. So ender hoppers, we need 8. So I guess I overdid it. There we go, 8. That's fine. Now we need 8 hoppers. Okay. We lack the iron now, so we are going to need to settle that. Take you. Okay. Not sure why it's not accepting things, but whatever. Okay. I guess storage is just being a little wonky here. That's fine. We really only need to... Well, I digress. We can worry about that stuff later. For now, I'm more focused about the other things. So... Okay. Alright, what's currently stopping us from wielding anything? Let's see. Okay, Omni tools might be a bit of a problem. We don't need the combustion generators in here. So we'll put the wither stuff in. We can take out the metallurgic infuser. We can put that away. We've got 5 new heads. That would probably do it. Oh, whoops. And head. There we go. Yeah, so 5 new heads. You know what? I think I can get away with a fuzzy card worth of heads, actually. Ah, well. For now, I'm not too concerned. I will... Yeah, let's see. We've done the direwolves. We've done that head. We haven't done... Oh, we've done Slowpoke's head. Pokefin we haven't done, so we'll put her here. There we go. Toss that. What else we got here that's supposed to be trashed? A lot of random assorted stuff. I guess Omni tools are one thing we want to get rid of. Phaser rifles also. Alright, let's start with the Omni tool, then we'll go to the phase rifle here. Because those are going to be a bit excessive. We've got a fuzzy card, so we don't have to worry too much about it. There we go. Those two are roughly within the same category, so they're going to get deleted quite easily, which is good for us. Okay. That is a mess and a half. Now, where was I? Right, I was going to be making ender hoppers for the majority of the stream, wasn't I? So let's make some ender hoppers, and we've made 2. We still need 6 more, so we need more iron. Thankfully, we've got plenty just waiting to be grabbed. Otherwise, this would be a whole other mess of cashews and whatnot. Here we go. What are you doing in there? Get out of there. You shouldn't be in there. Okay, I will convert the blocks of iron into their metal counterpart. There we go. Now, 6 hoppers. Alright, that's 8. Now we need chests. 8 chests. Alright, now we need slabs. Take half a stack here. Okay. Alright. Gonna start with the chests here, and we're gonna face them this way. There we go. 3 and 4. I'm gonna close these off, like so. Gonna place the chests on, as such. There we go. All the way there. There we go. Alright, now let's break these. I don't no longer need the cobblestone slab there. And we'll break each one. And as a result, we should get our, corresponding material here. Alright, there we go. That's another one. Here's another to follow suit. Alright, there we go. Done and done. Alright. Okay, that's 1, 2... I probably should make an ink farm at some point, because squids, dropping into the void, a viable option for us to grind with. And it would be nice to have, like, a massive pool to work with, but it's, again, not something I need to worry about. At the very least, a chunk of seawater would be nice. Or water in general, I should say. And there we go. That is all of those set up. Now we just need import buses on each and every single chest. Preferably on their corresponding side. So, we want one here, here, 2 here, and here, 2 here. There we go, that right there, there, and finally, there. Now, all we gotta do, cover them with covered cables. We don't need to filter, because they are basically ready to filter. Well, they're already pre-prepared anyways. There we go. And we still need more fluids cable. Goodness gracious. Alright. Now we just need cable and then we're good. But other than that, we should be fine. So we're going to need more quartz fiber here. There we go. 36 should be enough. There we go. A whole bunch of cable. There we go. We are going to need more wool. Toss all that wool in. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Alright, perfect. Bunch of cable. Now we can start working on the rest. Done. Now we just gotta connect these. Okay. Break this bit here. Alright, now we gotta break this corner piece because I made a mistake there, but that's fine. All we gotta do now is just connect these bits here. And bada bing bada boom. All we just gotta do now is turn on these machines. which is as easy as just making it always on and powering this one with one singular cable. There we go. One energy cable coming up. Bada bing, bada boom. And now everything that is both a melon and a pumpkin is going to be siphoned into the system. Now, before, of course, things go overly chaotic, we are going to need to make a filter on these so that way they can not overflow. So, we need a... I think we already have it on us. Yep, the void overflow. Put all the void overflows here, so that way they are not going to be a problem anymore. Now, there is one more step to this process that we will need to do, and it's a relatively simple process, it's just annoying to do. So, we do have crafting, automatic crafters, I do believe. Not in our inventory currently, but we do have these chests that we have yet to mill through, which is going to be a chore, mind you, but all in due time. Yeah, there's a lot of heads that I still have yet to go through, but that's fine. Okay, but we need to look for those automatic crafters here if we can. We can take those ME components, that would be nice, but I'll leave them alone for now. In favor of looking for the crafting components. I think they're somewhere on the lower floor here somewhere. I can't recall where. Fluix dust is always going to be helpful in the future, so grab that. Emeralds are nice. Might as well keep them. Where are they? I know they're here somewhere. I'll take these, because these circuits are always nice to have. There we go. I'll put those there. There we go. But yeah, no, to answer, if you guys were curious, there's a thing called an automatic crafter. We've made it before, I just haven't, you know... I haven't gotten the chance to truly take advantage of it, because the first attempt was, putting it lightly, abysmal. I'll take those calculation presses, those can be used in the machine. I guess I can take the diamonds as well. No harm, no foul. In one of these... Oh, there's my diamond shield. I knew I had one on me. We don't need the auto clickers. Raw fish are nice, but not needed. But yeah, there should be an auto crafter somewhere around here. I'm not sure where, but it will help to have. Putting it lightly. I'll take those components, those... We can certainly use... the packagers. I think this is what we need. If not, I'm perfectly fine just taking them all the same, because they can be used elsewhere. Take those. We can take these flute cables, because we use them enough that we warrant their keeping. Auto crafter. Boom. It's not all of them, but it will be enough for our purposes, which is perfectly fine by me. Toss the pig iron. Toss that head. Don't need another simple generator. Okay, and we should be basically set to go. Alright, now that this farm is going to be producing as much as we possibly can, it's not going to be perfect, of course, as you can see. It's much like these farms. You can't really help that. Next best thing I can do, though, is get rid of the border of cobblestone, however. And I can set something else up, which honestly might be a good idea. I'll do that. I'll get rid of the cobblestone border here. And I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to get some cobblestone here. Get all that. Alright. Cobblestone it up. Okay, I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm gonna go cobblestone. It's not gonna look nice. Well, I mean, it will look nice-ish, but it's more so gonna be blocking the view of the machines, basically. But that's fine. Well, it's gonna be blocking the view of the crops more than anything. But considering it's meant to make sure that all the items are collected, this is kind of a necessity. And just so it looks and doesn't, you know, affect us in a negative way, we are going to use slabs here as well. Just to give it a bit of oomph, if you will. Okay. There we go. Oh, whoops. Alright. And we will quickly close this off. Oh, almost done. There might be some hiccups there, but it's going to fall into the void anyway, so... What problem is it of ours to really complain there? Okay. I know I'm taking out bits here, but considering it's going to be placed anyways, it's fine. There we go. Done and done, and almost there. Alright. Cool. That's that. That is one of the two areas done. What I could probably do, even, is probably place some doors here facing on the inside here, so that way I can see what's going on in there. But instead I'm just gonna... Well, I might. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Or, better yet, I could probably put some glass... come the time I'm actually ready to organize it and get it ready, because glass would be nice for an addition. But right now, I'm looking for functionality, much like everything else. So once the functionality has done its part, I will get to the beautification, if you will. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, lag is getting a bit bad there, but that's fine. Should be able to get everything ready for long. Okay. Okay, there goes the cobblestone, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Close this up. Now we go for this. Done and done. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And then go for this. Alright, now we just slab it up. Okay, there we go. And there we are. It's almost done. Just gotta get this row and that row gone. But once that is done, I can say that the farms are done, which is exactly what I'm hoping for. Alright. With that, the farms are basically done, for the most part anyways. What I'll do is I will put... maybe not. Yeah, do I put slabs here? Nah, yeah. I'll at least do it for this. So that way it looks nice and it's connected. I'll do it that way. And over to here as well. Like so. Because I like the appearance of that therein. Of course, I could probably also do the slabs on the middle there as well, but for now, let's just focus on these. Because I think that looks nice. To a certain extent, anyways. Alright, there we go. That is done. Alright, cool. And with that, that's the farms done. We could probably add another farm on the back end here, but that is obviously going to be after I'm done with dealing with the whole organization of items issue. Alright. We're going to take 2 autocrafters. One is going to be dedicated to one thing, another is going to be dedicated to another, as, you know, predetermined, obviously. So here is how we are going to do it. I'm actually going to do it over here because it's such a simple system. So, with the autocrafter, all we've got to do is just put in an import and an export. That's all we need to do. So, in order for that, we are going to put a import. We're going to put one machine here. This way we can get power via the energy cable without too much, you know, fluff and guff. We're going to pop one there. And we're going to break open a side here, so that way we can get the cable going through here. Alright. We are going to need to make 2 import cables, and we've got the export cables in bulk, so let's get this started. Alright, so imports. ME import bus, we need 2 annihilation cores. Thankfully, that's an easy ask. We just now need the sticky pistons, which we do not have, so we are going to need to make 2 more sticky pistons. So 2 pistons. Now we can make the sticky pistons. Using those 2 said pistons, now we can make 2 ME import buses as a result of this. Now, the import buses are going to go on the bottom. The exports are going to go on the side. I am going to need to set up something special for this, though, I feel. Otherwise, this is going to flop hard, I feel. Okay. So, to start with, we are going to make a cobblestone set there. Cobblestone set there, so that way we've limited it to 64. Now we just need a slow way to import items into the machine. The easiest way would probably be a hopper. So let's see. Slower, cheaper variant of the hopper. I think I'm going to go with the wooden hopper variant. It's slow, but it's necessary given the circumstances here. So I'm going to be intentionally using the wooden hopper here. I'm going to be putting 1 hopper there, 1 hopper there. I'm going to get a barrel, 2 specifically. Or do I even do a barrel? No. I'm going to actually go with a chest even. Can I make a dirt chest 9000? That would actually... Well, maybe not. What sort of chest can we make? Because that matters. Let's see. I could make a chest slab. Let's try a chest slab. A chest slab is basically basically a chest, but half. As long as it gets the job done, that's all I really care about, so that's one. Why not? Okay, now we get the export buses. Connect them to these. And you know what? Yeah, no, I don't think putting anything in them is going to help us, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some... So we're going to get a pumpkin here. We are going to get a... melon. Specifically a melon. Yeah, we're going to get this melon here. So melons are going to go through this side here. Then we are going to put in pumpkins on this side here. We are going to break this here. And do the same for this. Seems a bit awkward, I'm not going to lie, but it needs to be done this way. Okay. And all we gotta do is just connect this to here. There we go. And then anything in here is just gonna export. So pop those in. There we go. It's gonna start putting in melons here. We're gonna let it actually cook for a bit, because I actually want it to, for a number of reasons. So we're gonna let this fill to its... Well, actually, no, I don't really need it to do that. I'll just put those there. There we go. And it'll do the rest, because it's already gonna fill automatically. There we go. So all we gotta do is just let the seeds pump out, and it's gonna do the rest for us. It's gonna be a slow process no matter what, but that's actually a good thing, because if we make it a slow process, and we keep it being slow, then it just means that it's gonna be an infinite process of trading in items, which is honestly the go-to here. So, for now, we should be fine there. So, now, all we gotta do is just take some of the seeds here, the melon and pumpkin, because that is going to be used as fuel in these. So we'll start with melon and pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, and that is going to boost the efficiency all the way up to its magnum opus here, which is 100%. And that is just going to be perpetually working. And much like the farms, it's going to be an infinite resource, and it's just going to keep powering over and over and over again. So long as the pumpkins keep doing its job, these item hoppers are going to keep working and working and working. It's going to be a slow process, but it will get the job done in the end. I should probably get some cobblestone and actually sort this out, though. And I'm going to get some seeds of pumpkin and melon variety for this, actually. Because this will matter if I do it right now. Okay. Pumpkin seeds are the only thing that's going to go through here. The same here is going to be melon seeds. We are going to take all of these and put in cobblestone, so that way we only ever get one stack. That way, we don't overburden our system for some reason or another. There we go. Done. Entire system's just going to work its magic, and it's going to just perpetually make these, and we're going to get a ton of materials used in this fashion here. A slow but effective process. And yeah, now because of this efficiency, we should be getting at least, well, every single one of these should be getting a fistful of bio-generating power. So that means we have more energy to work with, and that should be, finally, the end to our power problems. As far as I'm aware, anyways. Now, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. It's been a long day, and I'd like to wrap it up on a high note here. And I'm quite satisfied with the results. Next stream, what am I going to be doing? Alright. I said I was going to do it last time, but I'm going to be doing it next stream here. But what I will be doing is I'm going to remove all these cables, because as it stands, I don't really see a reason why where we can use these cables. So instead... Oh, before I do actually go, I should probably do this first. I'd very much like to get this puppy back connected. And I'm going to do that as soon as I possibly can. There we go. Alright, we've now got our, we've got a farm that we used to use now back in operation, and it's going to start sucking up all this ore into the system. So that's nice. That's another resource that we've got reconnected to our system. So here's what I'm going to do. Because of the circumstances with this, I'm going to swap back to simply storage here. I'm going to replace it back to its original formation, basically. And I'm going to make it so it actually connects to the applied logistics, but not in the way you would expect. So what I'll probably do is I'll have a certain set of barrels here, and I will let the... I'll try and find a way to connect the simply storage to the AE2 network, at least for the fact of the components that we need, and just have them connected here, as opposed to over here. And whenever I need stuff, it'll be in storage buses in a set amount, so we just have to connect the barrels with both networks, and then we should be good. But I digress. That is going to be it from me, and I'm quite satisfied with the results, so yeah. Among that, you know, we got plenty more to go, I'm fairly certain. I mean, we haven't even touched the advancements, mainly. So maybe we'll see some new things from here. Maybe I'll get some new armor, given the circumstances. And maybe we'll dabble in other things. But all that and more will be in due time. But I digress. I am going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone. And have a good day.